Bottle pop, truth drop, welcome to the show. Champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you gonna glow.
Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex. To the show, champagne secrets, let your power grow. Every video, spark, ignite your inner light. Raise a glass to the future, shining bright. Empowerment is the code, we decode. Unravel mysteries, life's own secret load. Step by step, tap in, find your flow. With champagne secrets, you're gonna glow. Unlock the strength within you, watch it bloom. Life's a canvas, painted every room. Through ups and downs, cheers to what's next. Champagne secrets, life's complex.
For a second and let's talk. Yo, DJ, roll that beautiful champagne footage.
Confidante, what is your profession? See my nothing but soldiers and empowerment over here.
Pop that cork, let it rain, living lavish, no restraint.
Champagne gang and visitors to the Champagne City, welcome to Champagne Studios. Now, before you get too comfy, let's set the tone because we have some house rules, aka the Champagne Code, because in this lounge, we have standards, baby. Rule number 1, sip before you spill. Think before you comment. We love a little razzle dazzle, but reckless mouths don't get refills. Rule number 2, don't come for nobody unless you got receipts and a clean record. Tea is fine. Hypocrisy? Nah. If your own glass is dirty, don't try to toast over here. Rule number 3, say it with your chest, then back it up with a fact. We love opinions, but we love well-seasoned commentary even more. Don't bring unsalted tea to a gourmet table. Rule number 4, this ain't no back alley gossip lounge. We serve truth on platinum trays. If you're here for fluff, go find a pillow. We get into it deep, grown, and glam. Rule number 5, this is a judgment-free zone, but ignorance will get clocked. Come as you are, but don't come uninformed. We grow, we glow, and we check each other with love. Clock that. And last but certainly not least, no crusty vibes in this crystal lounge. If your energy's expired, your pass is revoked. We keep it cute, crisp, and champagne fresh around here. And remember, my loves, the rules aren't just for play. They're the velvet ropes that keep the vibes exclusive and the energy divine. So keep it cute, keep it classy, and never forget, you are it. And demure has never meant dull. Now let's enjoy the show. Champagne Gang, FizzFam, Confidants, and visitors to the Champagne City. Welcome to Champagne Secrets. How y'all doing on this wonderful, what is this, Saturday? Y'all, I feel like I'm missing some days and some time. Welcome to the Champagne City. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm the Empress, and you are joining me for grown discussions and bubbly banter. Over here, we give classy with a twist, huh? A little clink with chaos with a side of charm. So if you're ready to sip, savor, and spill, then grab your favorite glass of bubbly. I don't care if it's soda. Kick your feet up in the chat. Say hi to a few people because, we friendly around here. And let's get ready to get into the show. You ready for fears and felonies? Drop those champagne glasses because today we are definitely going to be getting into these text messages allegedly between Tyler Perry and between Mr. Derek Dixon. We're also, we're going to do this for about an hour. Then we're going to jump into another live because we need to do some random venting. So we're going to jump into Talk Yo Shh. And we're going to talk about some stuff because this world is different. So I think we need to think back and remember back and reminisce back to when we were children and how things were different and how things changed, baby, so that we can figure out how to change it back. Because although some things need to get better, baby, some things need to go back to the way they were. Some stuff wasn't broke. I don't know why we tried to fix it. And now we got a whole mess. A whole trifling mess in this world. So we gonna get into it. But right before we do, check this out.
It's called empowerment. Come take a sip. Girl, it's confidence. And in the end,
y'all see that thumbnail? That thumbnail, and ain't it? So today we are going to be getting into this whole Tyler Perry thing because this is really a mess. And we talked a little bit about it the other day, but this is what happens when you have individuals that have their own undealt with, unconfessed, I won't even say unrealized, but untapped struggles and fantasies that you need money to indulge in. This is what happens when you give them money, allegedly. This is what happens. A lot of these people, we think the industry corrupted them. No, a lot of these people were already corrupt before they came to the industry. I'm not talking about Tyler Perry specifically. I'm talking about as a whole, because we're starting to see a whole industry of individuals fall. It's like every 6 months, somebody else is coming out and alleging that they have been SA'd by someone else in the industry. It's crazy. But it's not that majority of these people who are guilty of this, it's not that they just came out one day and was, just like this, twisted because they walked into the wrong room. No, a lot of this was in them already. It was in them already. A lot of this stuff, they was curious enough prior to, but then when they got money, now you have the means to be able to act out your fantasies. And they say money is power, so not only do I have the means to act it out, now I have the power because it comes with the money that I got, along with my prestige. So because I am who I am, I should be able to get you to do whatever I want you to do without question. Why? Because I'm me. That's literally what they saying to these people. I'm me. I can do whatever I want to. Who gonna stop me? Who gonna check me, boo? I got more power than you. It's my word against yours. But see, now people are recording everything. See, this is the fail safe to all of this torture and domination that's been going on. The fail safe happened when social media became such a popular thing where everybody put everything on social media. When cell phones started being used more to record videos than make phone calls. This is the fail safe they didn't plan for. I always tell people, if you got to have a serious conversation with somebody, do it over text message. If your phone don't record calls, do it over text message. You know why? Text message is a paper trail. You can try to delete it all you want to. It's still out there in cyberspace. Promise you that somebody out there can find it. What was her name on Criminal Intent? I believe not Criminal Intent, Criminal Minds. I believe she was based off of a real person in real life with them real skills. Penelope. It's a Penelope out there that can pull text messages out the sky. So that's why you hold on to text messages. It's your paper trail. But we gonna get into these text messages between Tyler and Derek Dixon. We gonna get into this because I just somehow would have hoped that Tyler Perry is smarter than this. That's what I'm saying. I just want to hope and believe that he's smarter than this. Okay, so we gonna scroll through these pictures, and these are courtesy of Vibe on Facebook. So this is a text message where he allegedly sends a picture of himself. Now the blue is going to be Derek Dixon's text messages. Now the black writing is allegedly Tyler Perry. So he sent him a picture of himself. He said, "Nice picture. Yeah, the water does look calm." Now I have a question. This is my question. Now all of this whole case is built on the fact that you said you were uncomfortable in you being essayed. Why are you engaging a whole man who's made advances at you? A man, period. Let's not even talk about the advances. A man, period. If you're not into that and don't go that way, a man sending you a picture of himself in some kind of tight swim trunks in the water by himself. Why? With no shirt on, but a life vest. Why wasn't your next response to that picture, "Why are you sending me this?" If that wasn't the type of attention or the type of time that you were on. So he questions. He says, "Nice picture, Tyler." So he responds back, "Great, amazing, awesome picture." You see what I'm saying? You're engaging this. At what point did you say be cool? At what point did you say no? What point? This is what confuses me about a lot of these cases that's based solely on monetary amounts. Why aren't you seeking time for this? All you want is money? Wouldn't you want that individual convicted to the highest extent of the law? Wouldn't you want that? Then why? Why engage? That's what I'm confused about. You don't see that stud in that picture. You see the escalation in this. Why would a straight man talk to another straight man who knows he's not interested in anything that he's trying to offer him? Why would he talk to that individual about himself being a stud? Let's continue. So, This message says, I can call you later or tomorrow sometime. So he says, you really have a fresh voice and take on things. I don't know where this is going, but I laughed the entire time. I can see the world and the characters. My exclusivity ends in 30 days. I want to take losing it out on Amazon or Netflix. After that, engage their interest. But I also want to try to get you with the right people to help you make these shows work. They are not for my audience, but we need to find a home for this stuff. I don't want to miss another, whatever that is, creep. You know that Eugene bought that to me first, but I didn't get it. Okay. Let's keep going. But I swear to you, I know how to fix this. I love killing an MF in a show that no one expects. You could be sipping Mai Tais, counting coconuts right now. Think about the last episode. They are all shot at. We don't know who lives exactly. I'm scared. They should be too. Then allegedly Tyler says, nope, they're not. So he's having a whole conversation with him about killing off his character on the show, basically, if he don't give him any attention. So why ain't your response? Do it. And see, this is what I'm talking about. We are in such a moralist society and a moralist community that nobody cares about standards. And so, see, that's some of the stuff that we gonna talk about on Talk Yo Shh right after this show airs. That's some of the stuff we're going to discuss. Because where are our standards where the bag is more important than your ethics, your values, your morals? Or have we really become the society where there are none? So, hold on one second, y'all. One second. Okay. I am so sorry for interrupting y'all's show. I had to send a message to let somebody know we were on. But have we become that society with no ethics, no boundaries, no nothing? Is it really a anything goes world that we have, dimension that we have now stepped into, where stuff like valuing yourself no longer matters? That allegedly, according to Derek, you will go against your best intentions to entertain someone making advances towards you for the opportunity to be on a show, make money on a show. This man let you come live in his house, came in your room, in the house, the guest room, which you knew he had access to, fondled you. And I'm still trying to understand, how did he fondle you? Did he come to the bed and you was laying down? Because you said he yanked your underwear down. It's hard to do that if you laying down. And on the flip side, if you was standing up, so you telling me he walked up close enough to you where he was literally, in your face and yanked your underwear down? And you did what? Just stood there? And allowed it to happen? You wanted to roll that bad? I said one day I was going to do a show. Can you be bought? What is your price? Because it seems like we are really in a day and age right now that people can just be bought. Everybody has a price. So I was going to do this show. Y'all, my phone messages is really blowing up because y'all president decided to enter this Iran-Israel thing and bomb 3 of Iran's nuclear plants. MAGA, I thought y'all president was the president of peace. I don't know if y'all was there, but I heard when he said, if you elect Biden, we are going to be headed right into World War III. I'm the only one who can stop it. Sounds to me like he's trying to head us right into World War III. I'm not understanding how you bring peace through causing war. I don't understand. Excuse me. And then side with the bully. But that's a whole different conversation, because the same way people are split between Democrats and Republicans and left and right, all that bull crap, people are also split between Israel and who is it, Palestinians. People, oh Lord Jesus, it's division everywhere. Can't nobody get it together on nothing. That's why we gonna have Talk Your at 11, because we got some stuff to talk about. Because this world is cooked. This timeline that we're in, it is chopped and screwed completely. Then it continues, right? We just had a heaping dose of it, and now it's back to nothing. It's really weird. I didn't have any contact. What are you talking about? I haven't been touched in months. Oh, you mean touching? I thought you meant being around people. Jacob, I love that you only say that when I'm being stupid. I guess the Jacob's dumbass version of me. This is a lot of engagement for something you didn't want. These were released to make Tyler look bad, right? He looks like a tyrant. He looks like a control freak, literally freak in every sense of the word. Freak is what I'm talking about. But you're engaging in the conversation. How do you prove you didn't want this when you got message after message after message of him saying things to you and you not saying no? But you're engaging every message. Not one time, Tyler, I've already told you I'm not on that. I don't go that way. I don't do that. I'm not comfortable with this. I've asked you to stop texting me like this. Oh, you gonna put my job on the line? Do it. Do it. And these messages go public. There isn't. Y'all. Let's continue. You know what I cook? Derek. So he says spaghetti and cake. Tyler allegedly responds, I'm so drunk, talking, you know. What is it going to take for you to have guiltless sex? Why would a grown man be asking another grown man this and you're not his therapist? You not his priest. He didn't come get in the box to talk to you. He didn't do that in church. Have y'all found that yet in therapy? Yes, it's the exact same kind of card, Geo Metro. giving up my religious guilt. You're see what I'm saying? It's still engaging. They're still more engaging. There's no, bro, why are you asking me about my sex life? Like, what do you mean by guiltless sex? What do that mean? Help me understand what guiltless sex means. I know I can't be the only one seeing this and thinking this way. Becoming a Buddhist, that's cool. Where you came from. That's so cool where you came from. Unfortunately, Derek, I have friends who are in their 50s and 60s who are still dealing with that. And it's so sad. You can have freedom from religious guilt and still believe, and I think it's saying God. Then it continues, and these might be out of order. I'm just grabbing them how he got it. Treat myself right. What are you doing, Derek? You remember how what was that one Tyler Perry show? Irene. So he calling your name like that. Just talking to my sister. How about what you want? Why you on my phone? Why you calling my name? Ain't no man gonna call another man name like that. Not no straight man. I roll. Fine. Good night. I roll. Who do that? I roll. How many of y'all put in the chat when y'all talking to women? I roll. Y'all do that? I'll go through the 600 people in my phone book. Interesting. So, you got a black book of sex workers that you can call when you want it, when you need it, when you got to have it. Is that what we saying? And be annoyed that I don't want to talk to any of them. That's concerning. So I got questions. Is these 600 people you done been with? Or are these 600 people, like some of them you done been with, but some of them, the invitation is open? Because if you saying these 600 people you've been with, babe, and we wonder why we got the herpes, HIV, syphilis, simplex 12 floating around in the world, and people catching, what was that? Houston had 5 diseases that nobody knew what they were. We wonder how. 600 in your black book. Boy, Medea, where is Medea when you need him? Lord, Medea ought to be able to step outside of Tyler and slap the shit out of him. Literally. Trying to get off so I can go to sleep. LOL. See, why are you still engaging? This sound like a nigga talking to his bra, and he feel like he been waiting long enough to talk to her, and why she taking so long to get on the phone with him or to respond. That's what this seemed like right here. This seemed like when a girl gave a nigga the time of day, but she wasn't really feeling him, so she ghosted him a little bit. And now he won't stop blowing up her phone and agitating her to get some attention. That's what this seemed like to me. That's my opinion, though. Apparently, you're not the only one that's been drinking tonight. I just started. They didn't. Oh, excuse me. So this one, and I hope we can flash back to it, but he was telling him that you got to have a strong no. You got to be able to say no. This is what really concerns me about this whole thing. And I'm going to point it out when we get to that point, but when it shows the whole message. But he was clearly told by Tyler, in this industry, you got to have a strong no. I don't see in one of these messages that he's released where he had a strong no or nothing. Not one. Not one message. Was there a hint at a no? Was there a verbal no? Was there a reference to a no? Was there an inference to a no? Was there the spelling of the word N and O together? The letters N and O together? Nothing. He says, yes, it's strong. My mom literally thinks I'm going to sell my soul to the Illuminati. Well, maybe not the Illuminati, but the Paranati, clearly. Because you allowed all this to go on for so long just to have a role, a part, and a check. So mama was right. You need to go apologize to mama for not listening. Because it seemed like mama knew what mama was talking about. See, a lot of y'all problem is y'all ain't listen to mama. Half the stuff we going through now, we wouldn't have went through had we listened to mama. But no, we thought mama was too old school. We was young and just wanted to live our life. We wanted to be able to do what we wanted to do. So we didn't have to listen to mama. Mama was just old-fashioned. Wish a many a days we would have listened. We keeping track of the time because if y'all remember, as soon as this live ends, we are jumping over to the other live for Talk Yo Shh, and we dropping the link. It's gonna be an open panel because we have to talk about the fact that this timeline is cooked. We gotta just talk about it from we just gonna go down the line. Whatever come out. If you want to join me on the panel to talk your stuff about how you feel about this current timeline and dimension we happen to be a part of, you're more than welcome. You don't have to be a subscriber. All that we ask is you be respectful because we family over here and we don't do it. We don't do the drama and the negativity, right? So we keeping track on the time. I don't think that, but I do think you have to be able to say no and mean it and make it clear. Okay, here it is. He did get some out. Do y'all see that paragraph and that paragraph alone? You have to be able to say no and mean it and make it clear. Not one time in these messages did he make it clear he meant no. And hence why now I feel like, correcting myself, now I feel like this is the reason why he's not pursuing charges and he's only pursuing monetary damages, because you can't pursue charges because you never clearly said no. Now, the only way he wins this is he has to prove that he was coerced somehow as a grown man into feeling he had no other choice. He had no way of escape. He had no way out of this, and he had to stay and do this. That's what he's going to have to convince the court of. Because where did he say no? I'll say yes if it gets me an Oscar. And you even put that in there. So all of this seems to be so that you can have a role and a part. And maybe you have exactly what I said a lot of those people in the Diddy case have, which is buyer's remorse. Which is you decided to become a part of something and it wasn't really what you wanted to do, but you did it. And you're so guilty because you did it that now you want pain and suffering. Because I wouldn't have did it had you not introduced me to it. That's the argument here. That's the argument. You can't say someone who didn't tell you no. No means no. Yes, it does mean no. I don't see not one time he told Mr. Perry no. And all of this is allegedly. to me, releasing these text messages doesn't prove his case. All it proves is y'all basically was in some kind of twisted, I don't know, BDSM, what is it called? Dom femme relationship or something. It's a lot of freaks and kinks and all of this in the industry. Clearly, we see it over and over again. And you got money, you can do the most kinkiest-ish known to man because you got the money to do it with whoever you want to. Because in the words of your president, when you got money, you can walk right up to a woman and grab her by the coochie and ain't nobody gonna do nothing. This world is cooked. Well, the only one who could have gotten that for you through sex is in prison. Just stick to the no. Stick to the no. I would hope that you would let someone hold you and make love to you. You are missing the best years of your life, my friend. Trust me. I hope you get past that block in your mind soon. Well, it's not this person, but yes, I want that too. I'm working on it. Therapy is helping. Where's the no? Listen to me, if you let the cast know that you and I have a new friendship, then you are opening yourself up to a lot of questions and foolishness. You want them to know that you are there because of your talent and not because we have a friendship or because Tony got me to give you the job. You earned your spot like everyone else. Don't give people an opportunity to play you small or they will. I can't teach you everything. Unfortunately, there are some things you'll have to learn for yourself. Because when we go back to work, I'm not going to know you. I don't have any friends that work for me, my friend. Professionalism is key. That's crazy because I thought Tamala Mann was friends. I thought him and Bear was friends. See this, y'all, we be so wrapped up in this stuff that go on social media. And Cat Williams said in 2024, all lies will be revealed. Apparently, it leaked over and dripped over into 2025 because, baby, the secrets is spilling. Baby, the bottles are popping and the fizzeth floweth over. It really does, baby, because I thought them was your friends. Now you telling this man you don't have no friends that work for you. It's make-believe. We're all in the land of doggone make-believe. It's just us that don't realize it. This stuff we be saying over and over again, we see it being revealed. But this stuff ain't real. Reality TV ain't real. These celebrity lifestyles ain't real. These celebrity relationships and connections, half of them don't be real. It be for the show. It be for lights, camera, action. Their whole lives play out on social media. It's just another storyline. That's why a lot of them pop from one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. And if you ain't willing to play along, then you don't get the role, you don't get the part. You stay a BCD actor and actress. You don't get to hit A-list. He says you're totally right. I hope you got it, my friend. That makes total sense. Just watch the behavior of everyone around me on set. Yeah, I will. Don't want to give anyone that opportunity because work is work. If there was not more that was going on, why would you need to explain this? This what I don't understand, right? Because if I had a business that employed people, my business employed people, so I gotta have a work relationship with those excuse me, those people that, hold on. Please.
They say she got that secret. It's in the bottle. Come take a sip. Come take a sip. Girl, it's confidence. And in the end, it's so uplifting. Come take a sip. Girl, it's confidence.
Oh, y'all, my allergies kicking my butt. Lord.
Got a secret. It's called
Mm. But if I have a business and I employ people, why in the world would I have to explain to you that the relationship needs to remain professional? If I hire my friends, I'm hiring my friends already with the understanding this is business. What we do outside of business is outside of business. The only time you would have to have this conversation with anybody is if there's more going on. So, they're stupid to think that. So stupid. I'm gonna have a come to Jesus moment with them. I think I'm going to shoot them all, get shot. That'll do it. They'll be like that. They'll be like, wait, like Tuesday, or wait, I may need to shoot the shootout early, like Tuesday, or maybe, okay, that Beyonce song on the loudspeaker for everyone. I was about to text you this. This sounds like a relationship. So now they both talking to each other, conspiring to kill somebody off the show. Jealous, you two together. Haha, I don't know. It's just Brad, LOL. He just wanted to go for a quick walk to get his steps in, and now I'm walking to Chipotle by myself. Why they need to know this? This sounds like two people dating, having a text message conversation between the two of them. Dick Derek. What? Why would you see? Can you tell from that photo? Excuse me.
They say she got that secret. It's in the bottle. Come take a sip. Come take a sip. Girl, it's confidence. And in the end, it's so uplifting. Come take a sip. Girl, it's confidence. Everybody got a secret. Yeah, it's called empowerment. Come take a sip. Girl, it's confidence. And in the end, it's so uplifting. Come take a sip. Girl, it's confidence.
I'm still here, y'all. Talk amongst yourself. I'm getting something to drink.
They say she got that secret. It's in the bottle. Come take a sip. It's making you want more. They say she got that secret. It's secret. Yeah, it's called empowerment. Come take a sip. Girl, it's confidence. And
I had a lot for real, and mine just started. Just literally when I started this live.
come take a sip.
And now all of a sudden they want to go haywire. It ain't nothing but the devil. It's devilment, I tell you. It's devilment.
Called empowerment. Come take
Oh,
a sip. Girl, it's confidence. And in the end, it's so uplifting. Come take a sip.
all right. Yeah, I think I got it. Hold on. Mm, mm, mm. What I should have did was made me a cup of tea before the show, because I knew I was gonna have to do a lot of talking, and I should have had me some hot tea. I didn't think about it till now. Okay, hold on. Let me get me back up here. As soon as I find me. Okay. She's back. So we ain't finna go through all of these. I think at this point we really kind of get the gist of it. So my whole thing is this, y'all. It seems to me like he came out with this lawsuit because he felt guilty about what happened between him and Tyler. That's how I feel. Because nothing in these messages to me suggests he ever told Tyler that any of his advances was unwanted. I see y'all in the chat talking about some secret lover. Y'all crazy. They're trying so hard to hide the way they feel. And that's what y'all think the problem is. But see, here's my thing, right? Because here's where it kind of gets me to really because see, I saw Tyler Perry's show Ruthless. Now I didn't watch it all. I watched some of it. It started to get a little bit too much for the kid. Too much. So we finna give like a synopsis of Ruthless, just in case any of you have not seen this show or have not watched any of this show. So see, here we go. Excuse me. Y'all hear me coughing, just pray for me. My allergies acting up. Don't do too much. It's my allergies. So, it premiered March 19 of 2020 on BET. So it follows this girl named Ruth who kidnaps her daughter Callie, right, to bring her into the Ragadoocious cult. That name should have let us know Tyler's crazy. And it goes through her whole ascent into elder, right? So now this show is a spinoff from this show right here, which is Tyler Perry's The Oval. Now for me, The Oval was really, I guess, Tyler Perry's spin on Scandal to me. It took place with white president, but this white president was crooked. So it's almost like if you took Scandal and chopped it and screwed it and reserved it to the people. Kind of, that's what The Oval is to me. It's the husband and wife really don't like each other, but in The Oval, he's married to this black woman and they both cheat. It is, y'all, she be whooping him. It's a lot. So in the beginning of the show The Oval, this girl shows up and takes her daughter. Hold on, because I got pictures. Takes her daughter from her ex-husband's mother. So she kidnaps her daughter. Her name is Ruth. After she kidnaps the daughter, she takes the daughter to the cult. Now, uh-oh. I forgot about my words, y'all. I got whole words on here. Okay, let me do this. Hold on. Here we go. All right, so she takes her from the cult. Now, the little girl's name is Callie. Now, they leave here, and it's a whole thing on the Oval, but then it also flashes into this spin-off show, Ruthless, to see what happens when they actually get to the compound with the little girl. Now, this individual right here, this is Detective Andrews. Now, he's an undercover FBI agent. He's sent in to obtain information about the Rakadushis. But somehow he goes unresponsive, and the FBI really want to know what's going on with him. They think he done really turned and became one of them, which basically he has. Now, this is him and his wife. Girlfriend, one of the two. I can't remember. I got to go back and clarify. But when he goes in undercover, she's left to not know what's going on. All she knows is her husband, her dude, whatever, done disappeared. He ain't came back home yet. So she getting worried and concerned to the point she's going to the detectives and all that to figure out, where's my husband? Why ain't he back home? What's going on? So then we have this is FBI agent Brian. He's tasked with infiltrating the Rakadushis in order to see if Agent Andrews has been compromised or not. Right? So this is Agent Andrews and his wife. Now, here's the craziest thing about him and his wife. When he goes to try to see what's going on, he tells her to stay away from it because they're dangerous people. The wife don't listen and decide to go anyway. And baby, when I tell you she get turned out, she get drugged, she get SA'd. Somehow I think she end up with an STD. It's crazy. It is really crazy. All because he told her not to go. But whatever happened to her, she got kind of addicted to it, and she wanted to go back to experience it again, even though she didn't quite know exactly what happened. All right, then we have, this is her when she went to the compound, and you really got to see the show to know exactly what it was that happened with her when she got there. Now, this is the highest. We got 4 minutes. This is the highest. He's the godlike character of this cult. And just to let you know, the cult is like a homosexual cult. Hold on. So, you think this is a cult where, maybe they're sleeping with each other like an orgy cult. No. He don't like the women. The women are used as their tools in this cult. They all worship and listen to the Rakadushi. Like he is their God. He's their leader. He's their Messiah. Now, this guy right here, this is Dixon. This is his second-hand man. Anything the highest tells him to do, baby, he gonna do it. If he tell you to go be somebody, he gonna do it. Generally, it's the women or the men if they don't please him. This is Tally. She was demoted for not listening, not being obedient. And when I tell you this poor baby got it the worst in the episodes that I saw, this poor baby was always in trouble because she was trying to run away, get her child, run away, and escape. She got it the worst. Then we have, this is the elder mother. Now, she's the groomer of all the women. And she don't go against the highest for nothing. If he tell her to beat them women, that she gonna beat them. If he tell her to starve them, she gonna do it. She gonna do whatever he tells them to do. And she is completely loyal, again, to the highest. Now, here's the biggest thing, right? Because the highest has, and this is where I say I don't understand why anyone's confused by what's going on with Tyler. Hold on. Here's the thing. You have to imagine this in order to write this, in order to make this a show. So this was a thought in your head. This was a fantasy. This was a desire that you had, that you put on paper, got actors, and then put on screen. This show is the most degrading and dehumanizing show to women on the face of God's green earth. Do you know the highest doesn't see, the women got into the cult because they saw the highest as being this handsome man and they just wanted to follow him, and they all wanted the opportunity to be with the highest. What they didn't realize is the highest don't like putty tat. The highest like the booty hole. Yeah, you do. So he wasn't going to sleep with any women, but what he would do is make the men in the cult sleep with the women. That's what he would do. And his stance behind it was, well, I've already been with them, and my seed is in them. So if my seed is in them and they sleep with you, then my seed is in you too. Because his enlightening of his chosen ones, we gonna do a whole video on it. It's degrading for the men too, because he basically takes their manhood from them. So why would we be shocked that something like this, a story like this, would come out on Tyler? Tyler did this whole show. There's some truth in every movie, in every show. You gotta approve the script. Let me continue. Let me show you something, because that enlightening ritual, you see why all this is censored out on here? It's censored out because this was one big orgy. Yeah, this is how Ruth was inducted as being an elder. She was drugged out of her mind and Mandingo party. Rough and hard, like abuse. It wasn't loving. It wasn't by will. It wasn't by choice. And the reason it's censored out, is because this show ain't nothing but a penis party. Baby, there's penis everywhere. Look, the first time I seen episode 1 is that penis. Just swinging. And ain't none of these penises little penises. What I want y'all to understand. Soon as I seen it, I said, Tyler don't know the Lord no more. He don't know the Lord. Tyler can't know the Lord no more. Now he got penis on camera, like penis got its own storyline. No. So we just free, just swinging everywhere. A man told another man, because he thought she had sex with a woman, pull your pants down, let me smell your penis. To make sure. Pulled it down, just dangling. Y'all, this show, I don't understand. That's what Cat Williams said, Nixie. Big D deviance is what he said. Child, listen. So, this scene right here, I think this is right before this scene is when I start watching the show. In this scene, and I got it blurs and fizzed out because, again, penis party. Sausage party. That's what we gonna say. So, thank you, babe. Listen, that's what we gonna say. Sausage party. Oh, it's 11:02, y'all. We gonna have to continue with Ruthless. And we can continue with it on the other stream because we need to jump over and start the other stream. So we go end this, and we gonna have to do a part 2 on Tyler Perry and Ruthless. Maybe we need to go over to Rumble or Twitch and have some view parties for those of you who have not seen it, who don't want to pay for it, but it's like, hey, Empress, if you stream it, then I'll come chill and watch it with you. So maybe we should do that. Drop in the comments and let me know. Thank you for joining us. We went through these messages. I'm probably going to do a separate video, not a live, but talking about this whole Tyler Perry thing with this case. And tie in Ruthless with it. But I'm always going to premiere stuff that I do for you guys first, live, so that you know when the videos is coming out, what it's going to be talking about, so you get the first preview. But we finna jump off here. There's another live already up that says Talk Your Shh, and we finna go over there, all right? Before we go, you know how we got to close it out. Confidence, baby, always remember, if it doesn't cause you to elevate, it is causing you to depreciate. I love you. See you in 2.2.